you how to say the verb to have in Shikomori. But first, what is Shikomori? Shikomori is the language spoken in Comoros. So, Comoros, there are 4 islands: Anjouan, Grand Comore, Mayotte, and Moheli. So, which is 4 dialects of Shikomori. So my island, for example, Grand Comore, or also Ngazija, we speak the dialect called Shingazija. So this is what I'm going to share with you today. So it's very important to understand that Shikomori has 4 different dialects, because many people tend to think that Shingazija, which is my dialect, the language spoken in Ngazija, which is the main island where we have the Comorian capital, many people tend to think that that's the Shikomori only, but also no, also sorry, Shinzwani, Shimwali, and Shimaore, they are also Shingazi, they are also Shikomori. So today's video, let's just see how to say the verb to have in Shikomori with the Shingazija dialect, which is the dialect spoken in the capital, in the main island. So we say the verb to have, we say affirmative, we say ngamina, which means I have. Ngawena, you have. Ngena, he or she has. Ngasina, we have. Nganyina, you have. Ngwaona, they have. Let me repeat again. Ngamina, I have. Ngawena, you have. Ngena, he or she has. Ngasina, we have. Nganyina, you have. Ngwaona, they have. Negative. Ntsina, I don't have. Kutsina, you don't have. Katsina, he or she doesn't have. Karitina, we don't have. Kwawatsina, they don't have. And Karitina, we don't have. Oh, sorry, let me repeat. Ntsina, I don't have. Kutsina, you don't have. Katsina, he or she doesn't have. Karitina, we don't have. Kamtsina, you don't have. Kwawatsina, they don't have. So now let's see the interrogative form. It's simple. It's just like the affirmative form, but we just change the tone. So we say Ngamina. So look at the tone. Ngamina. So it's different when you say Ngamina. If you say Ngamina, it means I have. But if you say Ngamina, it means do I have? Ngamina and Ngamina. Oh, listen very well, the stressed syllable. Ngamina, do I have? Ngawena, do you have? Ngena, does he or she have? Ngasina, do we have? Ganyina, do you have? Ngwaona, do they have? So let me share some examples in sentences. If you want to say, for example, I am hungry. So it's very important to understand that in Shikomori, we don't use the verb to be to express hunger. We use instead the verb to have. So we say, for example, to mean I am hungry, we will say I have hungry. Let me translate that in Shikomori. Ngamina nzaya. Ngamina means I have. Nzaya means hunger. So to say I am hungry, you will say ngamina nzaya. So let's make the examples. Ngamina nzaya, which means I am hungry. So ngamina means I have, but ngamina nzaya means I am hungry. We use the verb to have. So ngamina nzaya, ngawena nzaya, you are hungry. Ngamina nzaya, I am hungry. Ngawena nzaya, you are hungry. Ngena nzaya, he or she is hungry. Ngasina nzaya, we are hungry. Ngwaona nzaya, they are hungry. And nganyina nzaya, you are hungry. So let me repeat that in order. Ngamina nzaya, I am hungry. Ngawena nzaya, you are hungry. Ngena nzaya, he or she is hungry. Ngasina nzaya, we are hungry. Nganyina nzaya, you are hungry. Ngwaona nzaya, they are hungry. Negation. Ntsina nzaya, which means I don't have I am not hungry. Not I don't have hungry. I am not hungry. Ntsina nzaya. Kutina nzaya, you are not hungry. Katina nzaya, he or she is not hungry. Karitina nzaya, we are not hungry. Kwawatina nzaya, sorry. Karitina nzaya, we are not hungry. Kwawatina nzaya, they are not hungry. Let me repeat again the negation. I am not hungry. Ntsina nzaya. You are not hungry. Kutsina nzaya. He or she is not hungry. Katina nzaya. We are not hungry. Karitina nzaya. You are not hungry. Kamtina nzaya. They are not hungry. Kwawatina nzaya. Now let's ask questions. Let's ask, are you hungry? We will say, gawena nzaya. So again, it's a little bit similar to the affirmation, but we change the tone. Are you hungry? Gawena nzaya. So let's make it in order. Am I hungry? Gamina nzaya. Are you hungry? Gawena nzaya. Is he or she hungry? Ngena nzaya. Are we hungry? Gasina nzaya. Ngasina nzaya. Are you hungry? Ganyina nzaya. Are they hungry? Ngwaona nzaya. So there is another way of asking question. You can add ye, W-E, to ask the question. Ngawena nzaya. Are you hungry? So you can add the ye, or you can just say ngawena nzaya. Are you hungry? You can also say yenga wenanzaya, which is more formal. If you say yenga wenanzaya, it's more formal than when you say kawenanzaya. So to simplify your life, just say kawenanzaya and change the tone at the end. But to be more formal, yenga wenanzaya, are you hungry? I would say the ye is the auxiliary, I would say. Now, again, it's very difficult to teach Shikomori because we don't really have manuals, and we don't teach Shikomori at school. So I didn't grow up learning Shikomori at school. I just learned it like this, as it is my mother tongue, naturally. So to teach Shikomori, it's a bit difficult. There are certain things we cannot really explain why we use them because we didn't learn our own language. We didn't learn it at school. By the way, you cannot speak Shikomori at school, you will be punished because Shikomori is not the medium of instruction at school in Comoros. We instead use French or Arabic. So, Yenga Wenanzaya, are you hungry? Yenge Nanzaya, is he or she hungry? Yenga Sinanzaya, are we hungry? Enga Nyinanzaya, are you hungry? Engwa Onanzaya, are they hungry? So this is the verb to have in the Shikomori language, again with my dialect, which is the most spoken dialect in Comoros, Shingazija. But again, Shingazija is one of the dialects of Shikomori, which is important to understand. But there is Shimwali, there is Shinzwani, there is Shimaore. And by the way, Shimwali, Shinzwani, and Shimaore, they are the dialects that are more closer to, they are more similar to Kiswahili. Because if you hear somebody from Anjouan, so Anjouan is one of the islands of Comoros. If you hear somebody from Anjouan speaking Shikomori, you will probably think that he or she is speaking Swahili because that dialect is very closer to Swahili. So I hope you have learned something from this video. Shikomori is a very amazing language. To me, that is Kiswahili, but the language has evolved. Kiswahili has evolved through the time. So that's why both languages, Shikomori and Kiswahili, are now a little bit different, but still there are a lot of words that are similar in both languages. Let me know if you have learned something from this video. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Let me know if you want me to make more videos and teach you how to speak this language, Shikomori, so that I will prepare myself and come to do some formal lessons in this channel. Today I was just testing to see if I will be able to teach Shikomori, which is my own language. It's a little bit difficult for me to teach it because I don't have any reference. I'm just teaching what I know as mother tongue, but this is not something I have learned at school or somewhere. Thank you and goodbye.